Hello everyone, my name is Jorge Diaz, President and Founder of Larry Jacob Internet Marketing and an Infusionsoft Certified Consultant. I come to you with another episode of Defining Infusionsoft Success. This week I've got Robert Vico of Captured Glory or Outrageous Promotions, he goes by a couple different names, as my guest. Robert and I, gosh, we've known each other a long time. I met him through my brother and my dad because he goes to their church I used to go to. And I was looking for someone who could sell promotional products. I was working in a corporate environment and we were looking to get some promotional items to mail to lawyers who were doing e-discovery kind of work. And I needed someone to not only get those items, but someone that could help me think through what should I send, how should it be sent. And over the years, what I've learned from him, in addition to having him become a client, is how do you use these things along with a lot of online tactics to to generate business? So Robert, thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me, George.
Cool. So tell people a little bit about what you do. We helped him with his Outrageous Promotions book, which is actually outrageous. He's very outside of the box, and it's not the typical guy who sells you, what I call the pens and the, all the little trinkets.
Yeah, we try to stay away from selling a commodity. We try to stay away from just selling a pen and a mug. What we really want to do is help a small to mid-sized business use the power of promotional products to create a marketing campaign where they're going to get a return on investment, as opposed to just randomly giving away items and then not having much of a result. Now, when we call them, say, hey, you need to reorder? No, I gave it all away. Nothing happened. Well, nothing happened because you just gave stuff away. You didn't do a promotion. You did a giveaway. Right. So that's where we've kind of been heading since about 2010, and then probably 2015 I wrote the book and reached out to you to help me set up the site for the book, and now it's kind of come around and we're on this call. I'm excited to share some of the outrageous marketing ideas that we use to your members and show them how we take your traditional marketing and use that, what I say, offline marketing to drive them online. And then we use online marketing. And what we do with our online marketing is we try to capture their physical address so that then we can take them from online to offline. So we just kind of loop them around from offline to online and online to offline. And it's a very effective way for a small to mid-sized business to market themselves and really get their message out there.
Cool. Well, let's get out of the abstract. Give us some examples, because you have some really cool ideas. I mean, some of them out of the book. I'm sure you've got others.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch in the book. Yeah, we tend to get a little bit outrageous, a little out the box. Actually, I think what prompted you to reach out to me for this call was every year we do mango marketing.
Yeah, and I've been watching that on Facebook. And of course, I'm in Miami as well, and I've got more mangoes I know what to do with.
That's exactly it. I got 3 mango trees at my house. I get to the point where we run out of people to give mangoes to, and a few years back, we started visiting clients and giving them mangoes. And the reactions were wonderful. It was just a great way to get in front of them, see them, build a little loyalty, not ask for a sale, not ask for an order. And we started naming it Mango Marketing. And this year, we created a Mango Marketing graphic, and Christy's taking pictures and putting them on social media with the hashtag I love Mango Marketing. And that's kind of what got you to reach out to us.
I mean, it's what got my attention. That's
definitely one of those outrageous things we do. But we do a whole lot of other things, and I got a bunch of things to show you. In the book, there's about 50 case studies here that show you exactly what product they used, what they did, what the results were. And at the end of the call, I'm going to let you know, George, how we can get a free copy of the book to anyone watching this call. And let me show you one thing that we're just working on right now.
Just a timeout. That is a sign of a very good marketer. So he's giving a cliffhanger. Stick around till the very end because I've got something for you. So I like that.
So this is something that we just started working on now. I go to a lot of marketing conferences. I read a lot of newsletters. I really try to stay up to date on marketing, and that really gives me a lot of ideas. One of the things that I recently came across was, what do you do to wow your existing clients? And I realized that not just we, but most businesses spend a lot of time, money, and resources and effort chasing after new leads, chasing after new prospects, and then once you get the order, it all kind of stops. Yeah. So I sat back and said, okay, what can I do to those customers that are placing orders with us? What can we do to kind of wow them? What can we do to stand out from everybody else that they order from? And so the first thing we did was we got this pill bottle Now, I'm not sure if you can see it, but you can see the RX kind of through the bottle. And then when they open up this bottle, inside is this little insert. Looks like a prescription pad from a doctor.
Right.
I'll hold it up there for a quick second. And then the gist of it is basically says, we just want to assure you that we've received your order and is moving forward. Then we go into a little bit, trust me, I know how busy it can be juggling multiple projects. The last thing I want is for this to be another headache for you. So yada, yada, yada. And then it ends with, trust me, your brand and peace of mind are in good hands with Capture Glory. Now, if someone else causes you a headache, I've included a pack of aspirin. Take 2 of these, sit back, count to 10, breathe, relax. It's just another day at the office. And that comes from Christy, Doctor of Dynamic Marketing. And we include a little packet of aspirin in there. And then the PS drives them to our website where they can get a free copy of the book. And then we took it a step further, and I figured we added an upsell. So they're getting this because they just placed an order. And now with this, they get an opportunity to add 250 pens to their order for only $99. It's basically our cost to do those pens.
Right.
So we look at it as a loss leader, but I got them now ordering another product from us, and they'll eventually
No, and if you get them in the habit, it's kind of like they say dry cleaners. If someone goes to a dry cleaner 3 times in like a series of 2 months, they consider that a customer for life.
That becomes their dry cleaner. So then, because I'm such a direct response marketer, I've gotten myself so used to everything as a multi-step campaign. Nothing's a one-shot deal. So then they're going to get this second piece, which is this urgent envelope. And our production time is 10 to 15 days, but we usually get it done in 5 to 10. So we're taking that and we're using it to our advantage where inside they get this little postcard, and it basically tells them, hey, great news, we have your order, it's moving forward. When we bumped you up from our regular production of 10 to 15 days to 5 to 10 days, when we're giving you priority service at no additional cost to you, makes them feel special, makes them feel that they're getting the VIP treatment. And then in there, we continue the medical theme with this looks like a prescription from a doctor, and the back of it says, critical, fill this prescription for your free book today. The marketing health of your business is at risk. And again, a little copy about the book. And you're using the offline to drive them to the landing page, or the website that George created for us. Cool. And then the final step in this campaign is the X-ray.
So this is, and you typically go in 3s, right?
I do everything in 3s. So this is now, the first one acknowledges we got the order. The second one acknowledges the order is going into production and we're bumping up, giving you priority service. And now this is the one they receive after the order. It's the X-ray. Inside is an X-ray film with a big smile. And it basically says, typical smile of a happy Capture Glory client after receiving their order. But we want to make you even happier with an offer for your choice of free gift when you place your next order with Capture Glory. So that's my way of creating that loyalty, letting them know, hey, you're going to keep ordering from us over and over. And then inside is the little free gift. We give them the choice of a $25 gift card on their next order. But I also realized that a lot of the people that place the orders with us are not the business owner. So the $25 savings is not a very big motivator when it's a secretary and assistant. So we started something completely new, and what we're doing is we're offering them the option of getting a free car wash. I worked out an arrangement with my car wash guy. He'll do them for $10 instead of the 15. It gets him in front of a bunch of new people.
Right.
So when they come back, they place their order and say, hey, I want to take the free car wash. We mail them out a little car wash certificate. They call the guy. They schedule it with them. I have nothing to do with it. The guy will come to my office once a week with all the cards he's got, and I pay him. Everybody loves a nice, fresh, clean car, right?
And you're giving them a coupon, and you only have to pay for the ones that actually use it, right?
The ones that are redeemed, right. So there might be people who never get around to redeeming it. It's just something that's outrageous. It's funner.
Well,
it's more creative than
it's memorable.
The Starbucks gift card. I'll send you a $10 Starbucks gift card, right?
But I tell you, that's really interesting. I mean, I do business all over the country, so that something local like that doesn't work for me. But that's right. A really nice, because you're right. I mean, I can get a Dunkin' Donuts or a Starbucks card, but if someone said, "Hey, I'll get you a car wash," it's like, hey, that's not bad.
Right. So we try to find creative ways to do all of our marketing, everything. I just switched to a new phone system, and the gentleman tells me, "Oh, you got to record a hold message. Send me 60, up to 60 words, and we'll record it for you." I said, "No, I already wrote the 60 words, but I want to make them an offer they can't refuse. So I'm going on Fiverr, and I'm getting someone to record the hold message in the voice of the Godfather, and I'm going to make them an offer they can't refuse, and direct them to online.
So this is going to be your answer. This is going to be your answering machine.
This is going to be the hold message. When you're on hold, instead of hearing the music or, oh, thank you for calling Capture Glory, serving customers for over 20 years. No, we're doing the, hey, Don Corleone, Vito says you want to kick up your marketing, you know? Hey, I got to make you an offer you can't refuse. Go to the website. So, just trying to always make things fun and creative and not boring. Everybody's traditional marketing is what I call boring. That's what traditional marketing is, boring. Right. So we like to just be outrageous with everything, even our hold messages.
Very well.
In a creative way.
Very good. So run us through another one of these.
Okay. I'll show you one that we did back in 2009 when the economy first started to get real bad here. The economy tanked. One of the things that happened to us was, being in the marketing business, the first thing that most of our customers cut back on when the recession hit was their marketing.
Yeah.
So we're just hitting the wall now. We're just like, no.
They see it as a cost.
Right. It's a cost, right? Because they're not looking at it as a return on investment. They're looking at it as a cost. So I'm thinking, okay, what are we going to do to get this moving? And I got online, did a bunch of research on companies that during recessions did not stop marketing and actually kicked up their marketing. The marketplace, your competition is kind of going away because they're cutting back on their budget. So this is the time for you to kind of stand out and steal the competition's market. So we put together a series of direct mail pieces that were driving them online to download the free reports that we were offering in this 3-part mailer. And that was one of the first times where we actually used offline to online. It was about 2009. In 2008, I came across Frank Kern and Jeff Walker with this mass control and product launch formula. And it was really frustrating to figure out, as a brick and mortar business, not an internet marketer, not an internet company, how do I use these strategies that are just so powerful and so effective? And it finally hit me one day. I said, I got to stop fighting the internet and start figuring out a way to work with it. Yeah. And I figured out that if I use my physical, traditional direct response marketing to drive them online, I'm no longer fighting the net. I don't have to be an online business to use the power of online marketing. So we created these envelopes. And the first one says, I can't see my camera, so the first one says,
it looks fine. I can see it.
It says attention, and then down here it says 10 clever ways to skyrocket revenue even in this tough economy. So the sales copy inside drove them to the website where they can download that 10 clever ways to skyrocket revenue. And now I knew from all of my client and my prospect base which were the ones that were most interested in continuing to market during a recession. And now I can kind of focus on them and not focus on the people that keep telling me, no, times are tough. We're cutting back.
So you use that as a way to have them raise their hand and tell you, hey, I think I'm interested.
Exactly. We used it as a offline lead generation within our existing client base to figure out which one of our existing clients wants to continue to market, doesn't want to give into the recession and have it completely destroy their marketing. And then we did the second one was warning, how to bite back at the recession. Again, that was a free report from Dan Kennedy that they would go download. And then the third one was the caution. Caution, the number one mistake companies make when the economy gets tight. So all of it drove them.
Yeah, and the thing is, and that's on, they don't even have to open the envelope.
No, we actually had one guy call. The gentleman, I don't remember his name, but the company was Medley Steel. And he called me one day, and I picked up the phone, and this guy is yelling and screaming. It's basically saying, stop mailing me so much stuff. I can't read all of it. I can't get through all of it. You're sending me way too much stuff. And I thought, that's the phone call I've been waiting for. Because until you get that phone call, you're just not doing enough.
You're not doing it hard enough. No, and it's funny because I have customers the same way where it's like we'll do an emailing for them. And it's like, oh, but I'm getting a lot of complaints. I go, exactly. Everything is kind of like a bell curve. And if you're coming up and getting complaints, it probably also means you've got the highly satisfied folks on the other side. So
right, you're making a presence. So that was cool. That was really one of our first times that was the aha moment for me when I figured out that, wait a minute, I can use all of this direct mail and I can use all of this physical traditional marketing to drive them online. Then I can capture their email, and then I can start doing some email marketing and some internet marketing, which is the reason why when I wrote the book, I used a physical book, and people would tell me, why not just do an ebook? And they can just download the ebook. The reason why I do the free book is because in order to ship them the book, they have to give me their address.
Right, right.
Once
And it can't be a bogus address.
Once they give me their address, now I can start mailing them all these outrageous type of things we can do. I can mail them catalogs. I can mail them postcards. I can do a lot more once I get them to give me their address. But most people will not give you their physical address to download an ebook. There's a disconnect. They're like, what do you need my head? So they don't do it. So we do the free book offer. Well, we do the free book offer with shipping. It's like the free offer plus shipping or self-liquidating type of offer. Because we want to be able to somewhat qualify people. Yeah. You know, you put a free book out there, just about anybody will take the free book, but we ask them to pay $4.95 for shipping the book to them.
Right.
The reason we do that is it qualifies them. They're willing to spend the $5. They're willing to get their credit card, put it all in. They're a warmer lead. They're a more qualified lead for me than if I would just put a free book out there. Yeah. So and the $5 they pay for the shipping really offsets the shipping. The shipping's $5.25. Right. So it doesn't cost me that much to get this in their hands. But what I really want is their address. So then I can start mailing them. You know, these are real cool ways to use mailing tubes. Mailing tubes are a great way to get attention. This mailing tube with a little dynamite stick, it says, your business is about to explode, right? And then there's a bunch of copy on how to market your business, how to yada, yada, yada. We got this one here. This is not mine. This was sent to me. But this is a mailing tube that also looks like I guess like an explosive dynamite or something. And it says the client cloning kit. What's neat about this is this isn't printed on there. This is just the insert.
Oh, okay, so you can make it look like anything.
You can make it look like anything, right? So that's a great way of using mailing tubes. This one we did a little while back for a big multinational advertising company called, well, they've changed names so many times now. It's DDB, Del Rivero Masoni. And they did a campaign to their clients called Fans of Freshness. And inside they had one of these little fan things. Battery's dead. But they didn't just order the fans. They created a whole theme, a whole campaign around Fans of Freshness. We put a little hang tag on the cord. We did the special packaging. So, you know, this all really is a great way to use the power of promotional products. Yeah, as a small to mid-sized businesses, we cannot afford to run television ads and newspaper ads and billboard ads and you know, you run a trade journal ad. Once they're done with the magazine, it goes in the garbage. You run a postcard mailing, they read it, your postcard goes in the garbage. Now, when you send them a promotional product tied into your message, if you select a useful promotional product, they're going to keep it. Not too many people will probably throw this away. They might just kind of keep it around somewhere. And then what happens is when the decision to buy comes, your flyer's in the garbage, your sales letter's in the garbage, but that mug, that pen, that mouse pad, that item is still lingering with my contact information. So it gives you a great, yeah.
I keep junk like this on my desk just because it's fun or whatever.
It's fun, it's creative, and it's a great way to keep your brand in front of someone until that decision to buy from you is made. You really can't afford to do that with any other type of media.
Cool. It's been really exciting watching you kind of grow, because the first time that we spoke and we were talking about that Pandora campaign that you were, my company never approved getting it going, but the idea was really cool. But you already had like a really early version of that outrageous promotions. And I go, man, this guy, because there was just stuff in there that really kind of got you thinking about the kind of things that you can do. And I was really glad when you kind of said, hey, I actually wrote it and I got it copywritten and the whole thing, because it really takes it to the next level. Hey, tell people how they can get a copy of that. I mean, we're kind of about wrapped up. Make sure that people, if they want to get a copy, they can.
Yeah, so the book is Outrageous Promotions That Are Outrageously Effective. It's available on Amazon. But I'm going to give you a site. They can go to outrageouspromotions.com by Larry Jacob. And there they can request a free book. And for your members watching this call, I'm going to remove the shipping offer.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to go ahead and mail them out to them. They don't have to pay the $4.95. They don't have to pull out their credit card, do none of that. Just put your information in the sign-up box, and I'll get a book over to you. And the book has, the back of the book is one of my favorite parts because it has over 50 case studies that shows pictures of the items. It tells you what they did, what the results of the promotion were. Yeah. And actually, I created a campaign not too long ago from you. You read the book and you wanted to do something with the swipe file on the case study with a safe. Oh, and right. I kind of evolved that, and we're now using this little safe. We mail this out to people with a little copy about this famous safe cracker that worked for the U.S. government when they were building the atomic bomb. We create this whole intriguing story, and the gist of it is that the information in the safe is so powerful, we had to lock it up in a safe before sending it to you. And then the way they get the combination to the safe is they redirect them to a landing page. That gives them the combination after they've given me their contact information, and then they can open the safe. And that was something that was in the book. You came across it, spoke to me about it, and I said, you know what, that's a great idea to develop, and I found a more economical way than it was done in the book with these smaller safes.
Right.
So these little safes are less than $2.
Really?
And you can put it in there. You can put your sales letter in here. Well, I seem to have forgotten the combination, but you get the gist of it.
Cool.
So all that's in the book, and they can get a free copy of it at www.outrageouspromotions.com.
Cool. Hey, Robert, thank you so much. I know you're busy, and having you spend some time with me is greatly appreciated. And let's see if maybe people can learn from what you've gone through.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me, George, and I look forward to helping all of your Infusionsoft users use offline to online marketing.
Cool. Hey, have a good one.
You too.